What I'm having right here is my first adventure in my brand new studio at home. I always had a studio downtown. It's an adventure because this is a whole technique that I've never done before. I have a large picture that I'm copying in a way. This is New York, where my kids live. And this is right on Park Avenue, because in June, on Park Avenue, the whole length of Park Avenue has these red tulips in the center. I became an artist at Chautauqua because 5 days a week, for 3 hours each morning, I painted, I drew, I had commentaries about my work from other artists, and I made myself a promise that in 10 years, I would have my first one-woman show. And that's what I did. It was my first juried show, and I got 3 or 4 blue-red ribbons. I had a husband who was very supportive. I'm a very kind realist. There's a lot of humanity in it. There's a lot of empathy. And I like to paint vegetables and fruit, but flowers are my newest passion. I don't have a degree in painting, but I have had some really marvelous teachers. I was doing a painting of a young lady who had blonde hair. She was very pretty. This was early on. This was a portrait class. And I knew, I had already had a conversation with her, that she had many cats. And my teacher came up to the man who was next to me. This teacher said to the young man, "Do you have any interest in this woman who is modeling for us?" And he said, "None whatsoever." So he said, "I think that you belong down the hall in the other classroom where they are painting circles and squares." You know, I had one excellent teacher, and he said, "Don't be somebody that just finds a niche and keeps on doing the same thing over and over again." He said, "That's very boring, and you won't grow. You want to be growing, so you want new challenges." It's a conversation that's going on with the picture. What is happening, where it's going, what it needs. There's another painting. It's called Going to the Farmer's Market. And when I was all done with it, I thought, oh, I don't know, I don't think this is so good. And now that I'm doing this one, I feel like this old one is new. It's like a companion. So if you live long enough, you may even have a different attitude about your own paintings. What I needed was to have other artists to be my friends, to be able to discuss with me what they were doing and what was good and what was bad, and be part of the community. And there was an organization that I joined. It was Art Neo. And then David Davis came along with Artist Archives of the Western Reserve. So now I belong to both organizations, and it's just wonderful. Here's the finished painting, and it has taken 2 months' work. The picture was very, very good. There were parts of it that were dark, and I had to fill in with my imagination. There are some things that are a little fanciful within it. The green up here is a little improvisation. This is not to immortalize this particular place. It is a work of art, and this will be a gift to my family.